I just want to talk about gratitude for a bit. I'm having a pretty weak day. Feeling a little sick. I think I have a cold or a cough. I'm single and like sometimes I get a bit lonely, but I know I'm loved. And so it's important to remember everything you have. What you have now is what you once were working hard to get. Like I have this car now, I didn't have that for a long time. I have a good job, I didn't have that for a long time. Like whatever, right? So just to be grateful, but then even just the most basic stuff, like I have hands, I can move my hand however I want, I could do so many things because I'm not injured. I could pick something up, move it here. Like space is commandable because of me being alive and not being injured. I could walk, you know what I mean? Even though I'm sick, it's just remembering all these things that make you so special if you realize it, like that you're alive, that you could walk, that you could breathe, that you could run, that you could climb things, that you could speak, you know. So I just remembering that, and then I live in this beautiful city. Like what the fuck is this? Like this is insane, you know. Grateful for that bird shit on my window. Yep, so that's it. I just wanted to share those things. Yeah, and let's specifically focus on if you really realize that you're alive and here, not even beyond having limbs that work. If you really truly realize that you're here, and that you're alive, like right in this moment, I think that's the goal. And it seems so simple. All you gotta do is realize that you're here, that you've been here. But the realization that you're like a participant and your time is now, like to just realize that. Like the amount of people that participated in this game just on planet Earth since the beginning of life on Earth, like the amount of even just humans is way more than the 7 billion or the 8 billion that are alive today. Like all the players that ever played, really few have really truly realized that they're here. Like, right, Jesus, Mohammed, Moses, the prophets, right, the enlightened musicians like Lennon and Bob Marley and maybe Michael Jackson, but Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks. I guess you could say Tesla and Einstein, and I guess you could say J.P. Morgan and those financial banksters who realized that they could fuck, or I don't know what to even say about money, but whatever. So yeah, just realizing that you're here, being grateful, realizing that your opportunity is alive and present, and that you're a player, and that the world is yours when you realize that. And then on the lower key, being grateful for everything, even the nothingness, like having fingers and being able to do things with them, and realizing that. And one last thing I want to say is the power of a point. Like a point is crazy powerful. Like I've seen Donald Trump use it a lot. Like when he talks, he's like, this guy, how's my African American friend doing over here? Look at this Mexican, this guy. And he just points a lot. But it's crazy, right? It's just a finger, but it's crazy powerful. Like I point at someone, if I really point at this person, like on the bike, they're gonna look at me. Obviously, even without pointing, just looking at them, just focusing. Moving your focus is really powerful. That's not a scientifically proven truth, but I think it's obvious that what you focus on instantly changes like the dynamic of the universe, like because it's not the way it was when you weren't focusing on it, because you weren't focusing on it, and now you're focusing on it. It's focusing on you, or it's aware that you're focusing on it. So there's a whole thing with that, but even just the point is powerful as hell. So I use it sparingly. Like I know a friend that used to work at the Disney theme parks, and they're not allowed to point one finger, they gotta do it 2 fingers, like go this way please, and all like this fucking polite way to point. But I think it stems from the power of a point, just a fucking finger. And then nowadays with the phone and the mouse and the touch screen, and it's just like you could connect to millions of people and you could change the lives of millions of people depending on how you move your fingers. So the finger's important. That guy. All right, bye.